decided it'd be a fantastic idea. Find our way down to Victoria, get it into the high country, hit some tracks, and suss out some beautiful camp spots.
So we've made it to Cooma. We're just going to have a coffee and something to eat. I do always love that view when you first see the lake.
We're on our way down towards Suggan Buggan.
Going down to 25, but I might have a valve issue.
From Suggan Buggan, we're going to take Limestone Creek Road or Limestone Road out to the Limestone Creek Hut.
Air down point complete.
I'm gonna drop this down. Well, too cold for my window apparently. Hopefully you can see a bit of how scenic it is out here. Barry Way, Kosciuszko National Park.
We're having fun. We're on the dirt. We're there down. Just got to get to some point where we can put it in low range now.
Let's see where we are, hey? We're at the Wallace Craigie lookout.
That's where we're headed, isn't it, John?
That is where we're headed, yeah.
Somewhere over the rainbow. What do you think of when you think of outback Australia? Most people would probably think of deserts and, you know, red dirt, Central Australia, and that is definitively Australian. But
Also
this has got a lot of history. You know, the Victorian High Country, New South Wales, all the early colonised parts.
We are in the Kosciuszko National Park, and obviously once we cross through over to the border into Victoria, I believe it will be the Alpine National Park. Better introduce, we've got a couple of mates with us on this trip. You might have seen Gareth before. He did the Stockton beach trip with us.
Yeah, really excited about the trip away.
Thought we'd get Beb out here to show everyone what a patrol can actually do on some tracks if we actually hit some.
That's it.
You got anything to say, mate? No?
How are you? Yeah, I'm Joe, Bet, whatever you want to call me. Snot Rocket.
This is
landcruiser.
This is his sexy patrol. And we all know Jeff's patrol. It's back on the road after his little roll. They fixed up the side, but they did too good a job. Like, it's clean. Way too clean. Anyway, I'm sure he'll fix that for us and he'll bring it back to the usual standard we expect. Sorry, Jeff.
Nah, you're right, mate. Yeah, we'll fix that side, mate. We'll make sure it isn't too clean. It looks a bit odd like that, so we'll have to get into some shit. Hitting it off-road.
Just stopped down here at what's called No Name. Beautiful little spot, sandy sort of beach. There's some rocks, there's some pebbles. You're apparently allowed to camp here. You probably have to book because we're still inside New South Wales, so Kosciuszko National Park still, as everyone knows, you've got to book. So we're just going to pull up and go for a walk down beside the river and check it out. Beautiful river. I'm sure summertime will be an absolutely specky spot. Yep, no oncoming traffic at the moment, that's for sure. So we've made it to the Victorian border. About to cross over, so out of the Kosciuszko National Park into Victoria. Hello, Mr. Jeff.
Hello.
What's going on, Dale?
Oh, mate, just pretty excited about hitting it up in Victoria.
We're gonna hit the border.
Yeah. And it's welcoming us.
It is welcoming.
As you can see over there, there is.
There's lock gates all over there in New South Wales, Victoria though.
New South Wales.
Seasonal closures, which is fair enough, but there's a lot of unlocked gates. So we're gonna love life over that side of the border. What do you reckon, gentlemen? Time to hit it?
Time to hit it.
Let's hit it.
Let's hit it.
What's the plan?
What is the plan?
Whatever happens.
What's the plan, Gareth?
Whatever happens, bro. Whatever happens.
It's starting to rain, but we've just pulled up to Suggan Buggan and we're just having a look at the little historic schoolhouse. This is built around the 1860s. Allowed to go in. Just got to make sure you latch the gate. So it's a little bit dark. Looks like there's been a few birds. I guess that's why they want you to keep it closed. It's a pretty cool little schoolhouse. Something to check out along the way. Got to make sure I close the door and lock the gate. Just pulled up because I don't know if you can see it yet, but we got snow falling on us. Hey, look at this. So hopefully Based off where we've just pulled up, this snow continues. We might be camping in the snow. We might even wake up to a beautiful little snowy morning, which would be lovely too. About half an hour away from Limestone Creek.
Look at this, mate. This is amazing. We have found snow. It's not settling on the ground yet, but time will tell. It's definitive snow. Not even just a little bit. It's awesome.
Proper snow, and
Hopefully the summer camp.
We are heading down the Limestone Creek track. I definitely suggest low range, first gear, because it is quite steep, especially when it's wet. If you tap your brakes, you will probably go for a little bit of a slide. So I'm just keeping my foot off the brake and just leaving it in first gear. Yes, I'm running an auto, but this car has lock-up in first gear. As it's quite steep, I'm just letting it let me roll down, and I'm just steering in the direction I kind of want to go. Did have a little bit of a slide before, but because I didn't touch the brakes, she just continued to roll through until we had a bit of traction. Dry weather, it'd be easy as, but obviously in the wet, not the greatest amount of traction. Probably want to rely on that gearing. If you don't have a lock-up and you're in an auto, and it's not a modern one that has downhill descent control or something of that nature, and you probably don't want to go down this track in the wet anyway. Nothing gnarly in the way of rocks, just steep. And
She looking down there?
yeah, Jeff, she's not bad, mate. Just using me first gear lockup just to idle down. Still heading downhill. There is steeper sections as we go down. Sort of at, well, a low point anyway. Bit of a gully. There's a little bit of a bog hole we're going to go through. And then there's a couple of ruts where obviously a couple of people are trying to go through as well. And she wasn't too bad, she just needed a little bit of extra juice.
Bog hole action, all good fun.
Hey,
Almost.
almost.
Just got to cross that.
Can we make it?
Well, I'm sure the Ranger will.
Yeah, we've got controls with it.
Yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Basically, I mean, it's not massive, it's only a short distance. And we'll probably get a sticker just to see how deep it is.
Well, Hit It Off-Road's all about safety, so we always know to check the bog holes, mate.
This is how we check them.
Not too deep so far.
No, it looks okay.
Well, it seems a little bit sloppy, but...
It does feel sloppy. Well, that gets deep in there.
Time to hit this little muddy mess. There we go. Just drop in, sort of follow the tracks where, let's see, other people have been. That was a nice easy one. That, my big song and dance was for nothing. She was easy as that. So anyway, fortunately for us, none of us got stuck and we drove through nice and easy. Take it that this is Limestone Creek. Check out the camping area. Grassy. It's very clean. Make sure we keep it that way. And yeah, wow, look at this. This is beautiful down here. What do you think about this camp, Jeff?
Mate, it's honestly like one of the nicest camps I've been to. Yeah, beautiful. Victoria all the way, mate. The High Country, already digging it.
We got a camp set up out here. What's going on here? Like, what's with this little stack?
Little fireplace I made.
Look at that, he's got a little fireplace in here.